Hey, what's up everybody? Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at a Chinese People's Liberation Army, or PLA, Type 13 self-heating menu number 2. So these rations only come with 4 different menus, and 7 out of the 8 mains are rice-based. There's only one main that's different, and it's a noodle-based. So basically this is the Chinese version of an MRE, or meal ready to eat. So everything in here should be ready to eat right out of the bag. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. So, pretty different from the plastic that we use on our MREs. This is more of a stiffer plastic. It's really slick. It does have a tear notch right there that you can see. And it also, if you can see right here, see my finger through there, has a hole on top right here. Now I've been curious about this. I don't know if they do this right out of the factory. If they do it, I have no idea what the reasoning behind letting air into this package would be. Letting it breathe maybe at high altitudes, or if this is something that they do when they decommission a ration. When this ration is no longer in military service, whenever they release them out of their hands, maybe they poke a hole in the top of it. I'm not really sure what the reasoning behind that is. Maybe somebody can let me know down in the comments why they poke a hole in the bag. That would be some cool information to know. And then on the back here we have some instructions on how to use a flameless ration heater. Over here we have some general information about the mains and their weight and things of that nature. And also on the back here you see a foreignmre.com sticker. That is where I acquired this ration from. Art and Nina was kind enough to send this to me for a review. I really appreciate that. You guys definitely go check out foreignmre.com. I'll put a link to them down in the description and also one down in the comments. Easy way for you to get rations here in the United States. I do believe that they offer free shipping on stuff, so you guys definitely go check them out. They're really great people to deal with. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and see what's inside. As usual, I'm not going to use the tear notch. I'm just going to cut it from the back right here. So pull that. Okay, that's everything out of the bag. No weird smells or anything coming out of there. That's a good thing. Alright, so first we have one of our main dishes. Not sure which one this is yet, but we'll find that out here in a little bit. One of the mains should be steamed rice with meat and vegetables. The other one should be fried rice with mustard, pickles, and pork pieces. So we'll figure out which one's which here in a little bit. This is the drink, like a sports drink or an isotonic drink. It's only 10 grams there. This bag right here is used to measure out the water to put in the flameless ration heaters. And here we have a spoon and a napkin. And this is what they're calling spicy sauce. So we'll see how spicy that is. And then we have the other main. Now all the mains are sealed in these flameless ration heaters. You can take a real quick look at that. Again, we have the same instructions that we have on the outside of the main bag for this. So let's go ahead. These are pretty well known for being good flameless ration heaters. So go ahead and get this one opened up. And inside you'll see that there are 2 elements in here. One on each side of your main. Pretty standard looking elements. They look pretty similar to what the US ones look like, but they seem to be a little bit more vigorous from what I've seen. Now over here we'll go ahead and get this one opened up. Now if these flameless ration heaters are as good as what I've seen, I don't see why we couldn't heat both the mains in one flameless ration heater. So I'll save this flameless ration heater. This is just an experiment to see how well it'll work. I'll pack that down in there and I'll use that at some other time. There should be plenty of room for this main inside of here. There is. I'll slide both those down in there. Yep, we got plenty of room. And we'll go ahead and get some water in this. We'll get these going and then we'll get the tray out and get everything put onto the tray. Again, this is some salt water that I keep on standby. I guess I can use the measuring bag here. Pretty much right on the line, so we'll get our water in here and get these started. And that's starting to cook off right away. So I'm just going to fold that over, stick it back down in here to retain the steam and heat. And I do have a rock or something to set that on over here. Alright, we'll get the tray out and get the rest of this thrown onto the tray. Alright, while that thing's still cooking off and doing its thing, let's go ahead and get this drink made. I think it only calls for just a little bit of water, so I'm not going to put a whole bunch of water into this. Kind of has a vitamin type smell to it. Doesn't have a fruity smell to it at all. Alright, I'm going to start off with just 200 milliliters in there and see if that's enough, which I'd say it probably will be. It definitely has a yellow color to it, so I assume it's going to be somewhat lemon flavored, but we'll find out. We get our accessory packet opened up, which is just a spoon and a little bit of butt ration or a napkin. Alright, well that's pretty much it until our mains get heated up. And once they get heated up, I'm going to go ahead and clean those off because they got a bunch of stuff from the flameless ration heaters on them. And we'll give those a try. Alright, so the mains are done heating up and they are hot. So we're going to go ahead and get them put out here on the tray. I'll probably put most of them out. Or if they'll all fit, I'll put it all. That smells really good. Let's see if I can put them half and half here. There we go. There's one. I believe that's the one with the vegetables, maybe. That might have the mustard pickles in it. Let's see what this one looks like. Ah, yeah. They both smell pretty similar, but they are drastically different in color. Mix them up, make them look a little more presentable here. This one right here is definitely the steamed rice with pork and vegetables. And the other one over here is the one with the mustard pickles and pork dices over here. Alright, so I gotta say that looks a lot more presentable. So we're just gonna go ahead and dig right in. We're gonna try the steamed rice with meat and vegetables first. And I see a lot of meat going on in there, so we'll just get a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of corn in there. I see some meat, some herbs and spices in there. So alright, here we go, down the hatch. That rice is very well cooked. It's not overcooked and it's not real sticky, which I'm not a huge fan of really sticky rice. And the meat flavor permeates all the way through all the rice, which is really nice. That's where the majority of your flavor is coming from. The rice in itself, it seems like a pretty good quality rice, so I'm a fan of this dish. It's not exploding with flavor or anything, but it's also not too bland. It's flavored to where just about any palate would be okay with this. And like I said, it's got a lot of meat in there, which is a big plus in my opinion. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of food there, but trust me, there's a lot of food there. It's a little bit greasy, but I got some corn in that bite, and surprisingly, it still has a nice pop to it. It's not real mushy or anything like that. So the rice has so the corn has even held its body, and it has a really nice bite to it, which I didn't figure it would. I figured it'd be just kind of a mushy addition to that. So let's give this one right here, the fried rice with mustard pickles and pork dices, a try. Got us a really nice chunk of pork in there. Alright, here we go. This one over here, the pork, is very nice. It's got a really nice chew to it. It shreds really nice in your mouth. But it also has a really earthy flavor to it. When I say earthy, it has a green, almost like a dill flavor to it, in my opinion. And it also picked up a little bit of taste of the package going on in there. But again, they put plenty of meat in here to balance this dish out, which is a big plus in my opinion. They didn't skimp on the meat. And you got those mustard pickles in there, which are a main part of this flavor that kind of gives it a very herbal flavor. Again, it's not overpowering with any flavor. I think any palate could eat this and be happy. And you also have the spicy sauce right there so that we can try to spice it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and give that spicy sauce a try here. Well, before we try the spicy sauce, I'm going to give the drink a try real quick and see if I need to add any more water to that. I only put 200 milliliters in it. Yeah, 200 milliliters was plenty. That's not overpowering at all. It kind of reminds me, it's kind of bland, but you can tell it's a vitamin-based drink. It kind of reminds me like if you would put a couple lemon suckers in water and let them dissolve. That's kind of what the flavor reminds me of, like the Dum Dum suckers. It's not the greatest drink I've ever had, but it's very thirst quenching. So let's give this spicy sauce a try. That was good at cleansing the palate too, I'll say that. Definitely got me fresh here. It's a little tiny corner off of that, so we got some control. This one right here definitely picked up some of the taste of the packaging. This one over here didn't pick up the packaging taste nowhere near as bad. So let's give it some of this. The spicy sauce feels thick. I'm not so sure it's supposed to be that that thick. All right, there it is with the spicy sauce added. Let's give it a try. I don't get much spicy from that. It's definitely a red chili base. It adds kind of an earthy, hearty flavor to it. It does have a little bit of heat that follows up on the back end, like as an aftertaste, but it definitely does enhance the flavor of the rice and the meat. I want to give it a try on this dish over here with the mustard pickle and pork dices and see how it is at helping this dish out. I think I just like this dish over here much better. This one over here, the spicy sauce does help it out some. But, you know, these rations, they're right around 1,100 calories. They're all ranging right around there. So that's a lot of calories packed into these two main dishes, pretty much. I can't imagine there's very many calories in that spicy sauce. Probably only about 40 calories in the spicy sauce, and probably about 45 calories in the drink. So your main bulk of your calories obviously is going to be in your two main dishes here. It's not there's not a whole lot of sides, there's no dessert, there's no anything like that. This ration is very simple and to the point. This thing is to feed you, get your protein, your energy, and keep you moving. So in that aspect, it definitely serves its purpose, just to keep you fed and keep you on the move. And this is a very simple dish that I think you could probably eat while walking without any issues whatsoever. But yeah, having tried out both the mains, that's pretty much all we got to do with this. So I want to encourage you guys to go check out my Patreon page. There will be a link to that, as always, at the end of the video. And I also want to thank my patrons. There will already be a list of those guys up on the screen right now. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And I also want to say a huge thanks to foreignmre.com for sending this meal to me. You guys definitely go check them out. There will be a link to them in the description and also one down in the comments. Art and Nina over there at foreignmre.com are great people. You guys definitely go check them out and see what kind of rations they got that you can get your hands on over there. And also I want to mention that I've been doing live streams pretty regular, and if you turn on the notifications, you'll be notified every time I get ready to do a live stream, or usually I'll put up a post and let people know when I'll be doing the live streams. That way, hopefully nobody misses them. I try to do them on Saturdays, but might be doing them more days than that here soon. So definitely keep an eye out for the live streams. But yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time I put a new video out. But yeah, alright, so I guess all I got left to say is thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next ration review. Later.